The United Nations in Nigeria is championing the economic empowerment of persons with disabilities (PWD) by ensuring their inclusion in its procurement processes. As part of this effort, the UN Procurement Network is prioritizing accessibility and disability inclusion in its annual work plan, offering PWD vendors and stakeholders a seat at the table. In commemoration of the International Day of Persons with Disabilities, the UN House in Abuja hosted a Vendors Symposium. In his welcome speech, the UN Resident and Humanitarian Coordinator Mohammed Fool, represented by the OMT Chair Vanessa Paula, said the essence of the Vendors Symposium is to empower PWD vendors with the basic tools and knowledge needed to navigate UN procurement processes.
This particular symposium aims to foster collaboration. We want to collaborate with you. Now, how do we collaborate with you? We cannot just issue a call for submission of proposals and you don't understand what are the criteria or the rules that governs procurement of UN goods and services. So this symposium will give you an opportunity to understand if you would like to bid for a service as a service provider, what is expected of the UN. So hopefully, this information will be provided to you in the course of the day.
UN officials, including the UN Procurement Network Chair Daniel Kue, Mr. Nonso Orefo, Chidinma Ikako, were on hand to give participants hands-on guidance for registration on the UN vendor roster, step-by-step insights into doing business with the UN, and opportunities to network with key UN officials and stakeholders.
We're not presenting you our perfection. Okay, we're going to be expressing to you our commitment to ensure that we have a equitable vendor roster in the UN and the operations of the UN in terms of procurement is represented by persons with disability.
You know how to use the quantum. You can do business with UNDP. You can do business with UN Women. You can do business with UNFPA. You do business with UNV, and so forth and so on.
The United Nations Global Marketplace, also known as UNGM, and from the word marketplace, you know what a market is. It brings several parties together, and the parties being brought together are the buyers, which are the procurement staff of the United Nations, and sellers who are the suppliers, individual consultants.
This initiative, they say, is a step towards building an inclusive marketplace, increasing business opportunities for PWD-owned or managed enterprise, and strengthening their networks with global procurement systems. The symposium, which targeted about 100 participants, is set to reshape procurement by placing inclusivity at its core, showcasing the UN's commitment to empowering Nigeria's PWD community.